This mode pack currently includes 3 modes for working in arrangement view. This mode sets up the matrix for launching locators, which we refer to as cues. As you can see, the launching is quantized according to your global quantization value. When Shift is held down, the launching is not quantized. The arrow buttons control the insert marker. The topmost matrix accessory button will add a cue at the current location. When Shift is held down, it'll delete the cue at the current location. This mode includes all the functionality of cue mode and also allows you to associate session snapshots with cues. A session snapshot is a snapshot of the playing state of all the tracks in the set. You can think of these like scenes that aren't bound to a horizontal row of clips. This functionality essentially allows you to sequence session view from arrangement view, which is quite useful for quickly coming up with arrangements without having to actually do any recording. To give you an example of how this works, I've got an empty arrangement with some cues set up. Now I'll switch to session view and launch some clips. I can associate this snapshot with a cue by holding down this button and pressing the cue that I want to associate it with. And I'll go ahead and create a few more associations. Now when I launch a cue, its associated snapshot is also launched. However, it's not me pressing buttons that's launching the snapshot, it's the cue. To show you that, first I'm going to go into arrangement view and rearrange a couple of these cues. Now I'll launch the second cue, and you can see that the third and fourth cues will automatically launch their associated snapshots. When this button is held down, you can delete snapshots. If the controller has a delete button, you'll use that for deleting snapshots. This mode allows you to quickly jump around the arrangement. Each button represents one bar, and you can jump to any bar by just pressing the associated button. Right now I have access to the first 64 bars. The up and down arrow buttons navigate between banks of bars, so now I have access to the second 64 bars. The right and left arrow buttons control the insert marker. The matrix accessory buttons function as a visual metronome, and the topmost button can start and stop playback.